Right, turn 1, awesome. Turn 2, potentially. This will come later. Second Blood of Air is probably also a little slow here. We want more options for turn 2. We want the bounce spell. We want all sorts of stuff. And this is okay. It's just like an early drop that can help come up the board. This we don't need early either. Unless I want to be like really conservative with the mana tiles, which doesn't tend to work out. So we'll ship that. I run 2 MP, 3 Amara, 2 Sirocco, and 2 Sandswirl. Yeah, that's reasonable. I have 2 Sandswirls. No Sirocco, obviously. And I have these in. These are really good. Like, really good. He says replacing it. Right. A little bit of this. He's streaming right now too. Oh, that's awesome. Streamer fight. Best decks wouldn't run a lot of things you see these days. What is the best deck after all? It's kind of an interesting question. Rashes. Okay, fine. I mean, that's sort of annoying, but it's just not worth the card. Oh, I see. That's what's going on. I guess I'll replace the slowest card again. Damn. I need healing. I want this to be able to threaten the 3-1 next turn. I want myself to not die. And I might still be able to grab these mana tiles. I guess I'm kind of giving this one up. This is a really defensive play because my hand is so bad, but oh, there we go. That would have been better. Hopefully, like with Blood of Air and Psychic Conduit, I can pull out some swing turns. Hey, Yoshi Games, thanks for joining. I like obelisks, but don't you think they're pretty vulnerable? They are a bit. I actually used to play obelisks in this and my Zirix deck for the longest time, and I've just recently switched to golems, which I'm liking more. It's not that they die so much as the golem package is so good. You could get greedy and play both with like spelljammers and just go really low curve. Right, here comes the big turn. Ugh. Ugh. So I can bounce this, that seems like a terrible idea. I can bounce this, that also seems like a terrible idea. I can steal this, plow it in here, and then attack with the Healing Mystic. That seems fine. I can steal this, attack. Trade, that seems worse. Shrink this so I can bump the 1/4 into it without it dying. That seems okay. The Blood of Air is probably the cleanest line. This probably isn't happening unless my opponent does something bad, right? Second Blood of Air. So if I conduit, I get to play a Metallurgist, which is slightly better than the Healing Mystic on board. And use a kind of awkward card, whereas this can deal with anything. Yeah, that seems like reasonable logic. And I get to keep 2 golems in play, basically. I'm just going to spread her a little bit. I have no interest in being burned out. Ooh, nice. That's a good draw. Golems have their place and are strong for sure, but I find them to be much more high-rolly than obelisks. Sort of. Like, the high roll is basically, do you get these? Like, all the 2-drops are really good early on because, like, Celebrant is amazing on the first turn because you can play a 5-drop on turn 2. Like, you can Sandswell Reader their creature. It's bonkers. Plus, you get to, like, cost reduce your EMP and stuff. I just like them because it means you can play all these cheap minions that gum up the board, can attack pretty well, but they, thanks to Dream Shaper, they basically cantrip, so it doesn't matter if they die. I'm getting Saber Spined. Holy crap. Do I just Iron Dervish this, or do I bounce it? I'm going to bounce it and play a Dream Shaper. That seems like an amazing... Oh no, I can't. Okay. Lost in the Desert. I should punch this and play Lost in the Desert and draw cards, and then trade in the 2/3. But I can do this first. Paradigm's not bad. Burst. The reason I'm doing this now is it kind of acts as a deterrent. Like, my opponent won't want to play anywhere near as aggressively, having just taken 6. Like, my life total's now higher than theirs, they're kind of entering the danger zone. Divine Spark. Nice. Don't see that every day. That also, of course, takes a bunch of my opponent's time. So hopefully then I'll just play a 2-drop and we can steal it. They did nothing. Awesome. I think it's time for a swanky play. Are you ready for the swanky play? Are we doing this? Could draw cards instead. Yeah, we should draw cards instead. Much as I like the swanky play. I was going to play Celebrant, stand on the mana tile, and then bounce it. The Celebrant, I mean. But it's not worth it. Let's do this instead. Suck. I've now got a handful of nonsense. Come at me, bro. Playing into Lost, though. Actually, that's a good point. I did play into Lost there. Well, a bit. My opponent still would have had to... No, you're right. I totally played it. I'm thinking of a different time. Spreading out against Vet, what year is it? That's true. I got lucky to not get punished there. Is this Tears, Zirix? I have never heard of that. But it could be. Although we've only seen one artifact so far. On 11 life. Playing creatures. Okay. Let's see. If I Paradigm and steal this... No, that's too slow. Bounce this. Run up here. Ooh, that was a big turn for my opponent. Let's see. I'm on 17 still, so I can steal something. Or I can blood. We don't need 2 of these. Oh, that's a great draw. Assuming they don't Blood of Eret. Which they might. If I guess Blood of Eret, I'm toast. I could just steal the 2/3, kill this, pass. It's not terrible. That's probably slightly better. Cool. So it's fairly difficult for my opponent to do 11 damage. We are theoretically presenting lethal. Obviously chances are this is going to be dead or out of range, but we do also have this Blood of Air to make it up. I think Paradigm is good. Yeah, Vet has the BOA guarantee. That's sort of what I thought. Yeah, there you go. Boop. Okay, well that's killing my creature, not my face. That's good. Now we can hopefully drop Amara. I think killing the Dervish was better because Dervish Tribe. I killed the Falcius to play around. This is maybe dumb, but I killed the Falcius to play around my opponent bouncing it and replaying it. Okay. So now let's see if this works. Jesus. Can I draw anything that kills my opponent here? Like, First Wish Conduit this is like lethal. Two Blood of Ez. I guess that might work. I guess we Amara here. So it's like shrink this. If they Blood of Air, I take 7. I'll be on 3. Die to a Saber Spine. If I Blood of Air this and trade them, and then back off and play. Oh no, I can't play a Thunderhorn. Oh, I can't do anything else if I do that. I think I have to do it like this. One time, no Blood of Air. That is not a good sign. I got well plated it. Alright, so Blood of Air, Saber Spine kills me. They had 6, put that Flame Blood back in their hand. That's way too risky. Way too risky. Like, it's. I thought about it, but that's way too risky with nothing else happening. EMP does kill the Dervish. Oh, that's a good shot, actually. I hadn't thought of that. Wind Striker. Okay. Well, they can't afford the Blood of Air. Second Wish. Okay. Are they trading? Oh, whew, okay, okay. We are good. We are officially good. Wait, they didn't move? Skills. Oh, that was real friggin' scary. That was not good.